Hello, my friend. Welcome to your sleep story. My name is Stephen Dalton. I'm an Irish storyteller, and it's my great privilege to be the voice that you listen to as you go to sleep tonight. Tonight you will visit the wonderful land of New Zealand. You will hear an ancient Māori traditional tale, and you will visit an enchanting cave and a deeply peaceful forest. This is an experiential story filled with wonder and calm, and I really hope you like it. One small thing, if my work is helping you and you'd like to support me, you can do so on Patreon. There you can hear my stories before they're released on YouTube, and also hear them without sound design or music. The link is below this video. Okay, let's do the relaxation session now, which will take a few minutes before tonight's sleep story. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1, and as I do, allow yourself to let go more and more. 10. Feel the support of the bed beneath you, or the floor, or whatever surface you lie upon tonight. And beneath all of that, feel the support of the earth, our home. From the earth we receive a constant support. And as you become aware of that feeling of being supported, see if you can let go a little more now. Releasing tension, letting go a little more now. 9. Feel into your body. Where are you still holding? Where do you feel tension? Maybe you feel pain. Maybe it's in your feet, in your lower legs, in your thighs, in your belly, in your chest. Maybe you're like me, and you hold a lot of tension in your hands or in your face. See if you can let that tension go now. Just by becoming aware of it, we can ease the tension. 8. You are safe. Allow my voice to be an anchor of safety tonight, to be a friend. Know that my voice will only ever take you to safe places, and allow that fact, that feeling of trust, to enable you to let go a little more now. 7. The day is done. Whatever has been, has been. Whatever will be, will be. Whatever thoughts you might be having, know them for what they are, just thoughts. Don't judge them, positively or negatively. Know that they are not you. They are a symptom of being a human. And as they arrive, see them, but there's no need to follow them. Watch them go, floating away like leaves on a moonlit river, or clouds passing through a starlit sky. 6. This is your moment. This is your time. You deserve rest. We all do. So as you move deeper and deeper towards deep rest tonight, know this: you deserve this rest as much as anyone else. 5. Peace lives within you. It is always there. It is a constant friend. A constant presence. It's just waiting to be found, waiting to be felt. See where you can find your peace tonight. 4. Perhaps allow a little gratitude now. Gratitude for the simple things, for this moment of peace, for the shelter you have tonight, for the breath in your body. 3. Begin to engage with your imagination now. Begin to see a beautiful land, a land of green and ancient trees, a place far away from all that you know. 2. Checking in with your body one more time now. Your body has worked hard for you today. It's time to give it rest. And 1. Completely letting go now, as I tell you tonight's sleep story. The beautiful country known as New Zealand, lies southeast of Australia. It is often referred to as the Green Island and is known for its diverse landscapes, stunning beaches, towering mountains, volcanoes and geysers, as well as ancient, untouched forests. The culture of the Māori people is deeply rooted here and still vividly present today. Now, to begin our journey through this unique land, I'd like to share a legend from the Māori tradition, a story of the creation of the world, one that will quietly accompany us as we travel through this sacred place. The Māori legend begins with a proud parental pair, Father Sky and Mother Earth. Their love for one another is infinite, and so they remain in a close, eternal embrace. Their divine children, the god of war and the god of the forest and of birds, live in darkness between their entwined bodies. The only light comes from the tiny glow of fireflies. The children begin to wonder what life might be like in the light. But to live in the light, they would have to separate their parents. The god of war suggests removing them by force, but his brother, the god of the forest and of birds, proposes a gentler way to push them apart, creating more space and allowing light to enter their world. One by one, the siblings attempt the task. They push and push, but they cannot separate their parents. Finally, the god of the forest and of birds lies on his back, places his feet on Mother Earth, and pushes with all his strength. With a shocked cry, Father Sky and Mother Earth are pulled apart. Sky is inconsolable. His tears fall as rain, pouring onto Mother Earth. He weeps and weeps. His tears become streams flowing through the ground, carving paths and forming underground caves. The god of wind and storms remains with Father Sky, while the other siblings join their mother below. The god of the forest and of birds, moved by compassion for his grieving father, searches for lights to comfort him. He finds the moon, the sun, and countless stars, and flings them into the sky to light the heavens and bring solace to the weeping sky. And so the world, as we know it, was born. The Maori believe that the energy and spirit of this beginning still flows through the sky, the land, and the rivers. One such river is the Waitomo River, which still winds its way through New Zealand today. Along its path, it has shaped numerous caves in the island's rock. One of them holds a special secret, and now you are invited to explore it. You're at the visitor center, standing before the entrance of the cave. A friendly guide greets you warmly. He tells you that he and his family are part of a Maori tribe, and that these caves are considered sacred places, places that should always be entered with respect and reverence. He leads you along a well-formed path into the first chamber of the underground grotto. Pale limestone surrounds you. Thin trickles of water run along the walls, keeping the rock moist. The air is refreshingly cool. Soft orange spotlights illuminate the formations around you. Stalactites and stalagmites, shaped over centuries. Some hang from the ceiling like stone icicles, while others rise from the ground, drop by drop. Where the two have joined, natural pillars stand tall, like columns in a temple carved by Mother Earth and the tears of Father Sky. You continue along the path, deeper into this otherworldly realm. The passage begins to widen until you step into a vast, open chamber. Your guide calls it the cathedral, the largest cavern in this underground network, its ceiling rising 18 meters above. The acoustics are exceptional, just like in a cathedral built by nature herself. From hidden speakers, a piece of music plays. The notes fill the chamber, rich and resonant. The stone walls and cavern shape carry the sound perfectly. From the tears of a grieving sky, Mother Earth has created a sacred concert hall. As the music fades, you quietly leave the cathedral behind and follow your guide further along warm-lit tunnels, past more of the surreal, beautiful stalactite sculptures. Eventually, you arrive at a small underground lake, its waters glowing a deep turquoise blue, fed by the Waitomo River, which has spent millennia sculpting this hidden wonder. A wooden staircase brings you to the water's edge. A rowboat is waiting. Your guide gestures for you to climb in. He paddles the boat gently through a narrow cave entrance. The warm orange light fades. It's replaced by a cool white-blue glow. The boat drifts silently forward. The only sounds are the faint trickle of the stream and the occasional droplet of water falling from the ceiling. And then you see it, a small bluish dot glowing on a stone wall. Another appears above, drifting slowly past you. Your guide whispers, "They are the first glowworms." According to Maori legend, these were the only lights the children saw when they still lived between their parents. After the separation, the fireflies remained with Mother Earth, making their new home here in Waitomo. You are now entering the legendary Glowworm Cave. More and more points of light appear around you. Tiny glowing specks, shimmering like blue stars in the twilight cave. As your boat glides forward, the narrow tunnel opens into a larger space, and suddenly the world around you is bathed in soft blue light. This is it, the magical Glowworm Cave. Try to picture it now, as vividly as you can. A long cavern, lit only by the glowing creatures above. Thousands of them dot the ceiling, their reflections dancing on the water below. The entire space shimmers like a fairy tale sky. You sink into your seat, quietly taking in the beauty of the scene. It's peaceful here. The silence is comforting. You drift gently across the still water. Maybe you feel the soft rocking of the boat, calming you, just like the twinkling lights above. Thousands of living stars, a celestial ceiling of glowworms. And below, the Waitomo River. Together, they tell a story of beginnings, of creation, of love, of loss, and light. You may even feel the energy of this place, something ancient, mysterious, deeply alive. Let it fill you if you wish. Feel the clarity, the stillness, the deep comfort. Let yourself fall into the embrace of Mother Earth. Here, you are safe. Here, you may simply be. Let yourself drift in a sea of 1,000 blue stars. The gentle drip of water brings you softly back to awareness. In your thoughts, you offer a quiet thank you for the wonder you've just experienced, and you begin to say farewell to these enchanted creatures. The boat starts to move again, and your guide gently steers it back through the glowing cave. You leave the light of the glowworms behind, following the path of the Waitomo River to a small wooden landing. The warm orange lighting returns to guide you on the short walk back toward the entrance. At the threshold of the cave, you turn and offer a final, silent farewell. Your Maori guide stands at your side. You thank him with heartfelt respect, and then step forward into the warm sunlight of New Zealand. The sun's warmth touches your skin, chasing away the cave's cool breath. You feel its gentle heat, grounding you in the moment again. Your journey now leads you into the Waipoua Forest, a world of deep green, alive with ancient trees, found nowhere else on earth. These are the giants of the land, trees that have watched over New Zealand for thousands of years and hold a revered place in Māori culture. To the Māori, they are living links between the spiritual and physical worlds. As you walk through the forest, you are surrounded by palm trees, ferns, and moss-covered earth. The lush green is a comforting contrast to the soft blues of the cave. You can smell damp leaves and rich earth. You hear the whispering of leaves stirred by a gentle breeze, and the songs of birds echo all around you. In the Maori legend, Tāne is the god of the forest and of all living beings, and it was Tāne who gave life to the towering trees that surround you now, especially the mighty kauri trees. A sign points the way to the most sacred tree of them all, Tāne Mahuta, Lord of the Forest, named after the very God who created him, according to the Maoris. The forest feels almost untouched, and a sense of serenity fills the air. You follow the path, the sunlight falling in golden patches on your skin. As you walk, you begin to feel a shift in the energy around you. The air feels more powerful, more alive, not heavy, but strong and full of presence. And then, the source of that feeling appears before you. A tree so tall you must tilt your head all the way back to see its crown. It rises 51 meters into the sky. Its massive trunk is wide and firm, so wide it would take several people holding hands to encircle it. Its bark is smooth, grey, and glows softly in the sunlight. Vines cling to it, drawing strength as they reach for the light. In its rounded canopy, birds sing, preparing their nests, protected by this ancient guardian. It's easy to understand why the Māori believe the kauri trees are their own universe, why they say such trees draw energy from the spiritual realm. Once, kauri trees covered much of New Zealand. Today, only a precious few remain. They're sacred. Touching them is not permitted, not out of distance, but out of reverence. Their age alone commands the deepest respect. Tāne Mahuta has lived here for over 2,000 years, and he stands, a magnificent tree, majestic and calm, in his rightful place. His energy is life-giving, strong, and yet gentle. You feel wrapped in his presence. You feel filled by it. Take a few moments here. Let this primordial power flow through you. It wraps around you, fills your chest, and settles within you, a deep, satisfied sigh. When you're ready, thank Tāne Mahuta in your heart and begin your quiet walk back. Your evening shelter is already waiting for you, not far from here, on the edge of the forest. A lush green meadow opens up before you, dotted with low ferns and soft wild grass. Nestled at its center is a small camp, simple and inviting. A circle of canvas tents, gently swaying in the breeze, surrounds a crackling campfire. The glowing embers flicker orange and red, warming the air as twilight begins to settle. This is where you'll spend the night. You choose a spot that feels just right. Perhaps near the fire, or a little apart, beneath the shelter of a nearby tree. You sit down slowly, your body beginning to soften with the comfort of rest. The sun sinks lower, casting long golden rays through the trees behind you. The forest seems to exhale. Above the treetops, the sky transforms into shades of amber and rose. Out of the corner of your eye, you catch a swift, curious movement in the underbrush. A small, round figure emerges, the unmistakable silhouette of a kiwi, New Zealand's beloved flightless bird. Its long beak dips and pokes through the ferns, and then it pauses. Its unique call rings out, a gentle, fluting sound that drifts into the rising dusk. Around the fire, other travelers begin to settle in, each carrying their own memories of the day's discoveries. Soft conversation rises, gentle laughter, the sharing of stories, the quiet hush of shared wonder. A small group sits in a circle, their voices rising in song. Unfamiliar, but soothing. Someone plays a drum. Its steady rhythm pulses gently across the meadow, carried by the breeze. The energy of Tāne Mahuta is still with you, calm, strong, and grounding. Night slowly falls. The camp quiets. Tiny glowing points of light begin to appear at the forest's edge. Glowworms again. Just a few at first, then more. They float gently, their light cool and steady. They seem to remind you there is no light without darkness. Above, the first stars emerge in the deepening blue sky. Soft, flickering diamonds, gifts from Tāne to his father in the heavens. The campfire's glow dances across your skin. You feel your breath slow. Your arms and legs grow heavy. Your body relaxes into stillness. Your eyelids soften. Your breath flows in and out. And with every breath, you drift deeper, deeper into the land's warmth, cradled by ancient roots, protected by old legends, and soothed by glowing stars. You are held by the energy of this place. Pure, gentle, timeless. Sleep comes softly. And tonight, you rest in the arms of Mother Earth. As the stars of Tāne watch over you.